Hello everyone, I'm Sign1News anchor Gatry Persaud. Here's a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment during this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. We want to warn you, some of the images in this first story are graphic and may be disturbing to some viewers. The world is still reeling from images showing the horrific death and destruction in the city of Bucha, Ukraine. Now Ukraine President Zelensky is showing the brutality against civilians in another city after Russian troops retreated. In less than 1 hour, body collectors found a person gunned down while riding a bicycle. They found a body burned beyond recognition. And they found a man still stuck in his car, gunned down with bullet holes in his head and chest. Now that the Russian armies have withdrawn, Ukraine's leaders still believe many more bodies could be buried underneath the rubble. Russia continues to deny its forces targeted civilians and says the reports of atrocities are fake. Oklahoma's legislature just approved a bill that would make abortion basically illegal in the state. The measure targets healthcare workers who perform the procedure. It could make performing or attempting to perform an abortion punishable by 10 years in prison and a $100,000 fine. Women who receive the procedure would not face penalties. The bill provides exemptions for medical emergencies, but not for rape or incest. It passed the state's Senate last year. Now it only has to get the signature of Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt to become a law. "46 million people living in the southeastern part of the country could be facing the triple threat of high winds, tornadoes, and flooding this week. Some states are still recovering from Tuesday's deadly thunderstorms and tornadoes that killed one person in Georgia and another in Texas. As the storm makes its way across the South, different areas will feel its effects at different times. As always, Sign1News will post any severe weather emergency press conferences with sign language interpretation to keep viewers in the path of the storm informed and safe. Golf legend Tiger Woods is scheduled to tee off for the first round of the Masters tomorrow, Thursday, at exactly 10:34 a.m. And the entire golf world will be watching. Woods suffered serious leg injuries last year after crashing his SUV. He has only played in one tournament since. Woods says he can still play golf It's the walking part that's hard. And when a reporter asked if he thinks he can win the Masters for a sixth time, Woods confidently replied, "I do. I don't show up at an event unless I think I can win." During a recent episode of Saturday Night Live, comedian Pete Davidson complained about the lack of short films on Netflix. Well, the streaming service was listening. Netflix has created a new category for films shorter than 1 hour and 40 minutes. Some movies on the list include Zoolander, Stand By Me, Scary Movie 4, and Scary Movie 5. One film not on the list is Davidson's semi-autobiographical The King of Staten Island. That flick was over 2 hours long. Hey, all of you Star Trek fans. The upcoming third season of Star Trek Picard will reunite the lead character, Jean-Luc Picard, with his old crew from Star Trek The Next Generation. The last time they all appeared together was 20 years ago in the film Star Trek Nemesis. All of your favorite characters, Data, Geordi, Deanna Troi, Worf, Dr. Crusher, and Will Riker will join Picard for his final trip into the final frontier. The third season is the last season for the Paramount Plus series. No release date has been announced for season 3, but the trailer for the final season has already gone viral. I can't wait. I am a fan of Star Trek. I cannot wait. And check this out. Officers rushing to the scene of this house fire with large flames seen billowing from the roof. Trapped inside was a mama dog, a husky, and her litter of 7 puppies who were just 7 days old. Officers say they could hear them crying in the flame-filled house. They managed to scoop all the dogs up and carry them out to safety. The pups were given oxygen and then taken to the vet for treatment. Mom and her pups are recovering just fine. Phew. I'm really happy to hear they're doing okay. Sign1News will be broadcasting updates Monday through Friday. Then this Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, join us for a live panel of diverse guests to discuss the hot topics of the week. A big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone. And you can also watch on Apple TV, Amazon, and Roku. Have a great night.